Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this week of the devlog. This is week 11. Today, we're going to be talking about the item shop and a few of our kind of cosmetics. I know we've talked about tagging that in the past, so I think we're going to focus more on shader packs and how our outfits might work. Now, we don't have everything planned out, so maybe we will come up with stuff and workshop a few things here as well, and that might be a little bit cooler for us to do. I do know, right, with our cosmetics, I'm sure we've talked about this in the past, but we also want to have shader packs, kind of like from Destiny 1 or 2. The shader packs will be kind of like a grouping of maybe a few different colors, like, your main colors and your accent. And then every outfit would be able to equip a shader pack, right? Your character would be able to equip the shader pack and it would change the colors. So say a character's outfit is white with black and blue accents, and then you have a shader pack that changes the main color to black with white and red accents, right? It would just be something you equip and change it. So out of all like the new outfits that come out every day in the item shop or every few days or whatever, all the shader packs that you have, and maybe it even changes materials. Like maybe it makes some parts that are like cloth, like metal, you know, for some reason or something. Like it could change the materials too. And the whole point of shader packs would be that's all secondary currency, right? I don't think we should charge, actual money for just color changing the outfits you already actually
Yeah.
paid money for, right?
Mhm.
And obviously the cosmetics are gonna require real money, right? Like the regular ones
Mhm.
like outfits and tagging tools and whatnot. Those will obviously cost real money. I'd say it's akin to what Fortnite did, um, price wise, I'd say.
Yeah.
Like obviously, I feel like some people could like see that and go like, oh, they just want. Not really.
We just want the
Well,
game to
yeah,
exist and
yeah,
not
we want the
have
game
to
to
pay for it
exist.
out of
But
pocket,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
and would like it to
We
be
would
free
like,
for anyone to play.
yeah,
Because
that's kind
if
of
it's
like the
free,
main idea.
more people can play it.
Yeah, more people
If
can
it
play
costs
it.
money, it's a
You also
barrier of
don't have to
entry.
buy the cosmetics. Like they're not
Yeah.
important. Buy them if you don't
Um,
want them. People
I
will,
personally
and
don't
that's
like
like the
barriers
point
of
of
entry
adding.
into games.
Yeah,
Especially
and
when
and the price on one is a huge
yeah,
barrier. Like I don't want to play with predecessor.
because it costs
Cost
ten
ten
dollars.
bucks.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to
Like
spend the 10 bucks.
if
Like
Quake Champions costed $5, I couldn't get anyone to even boot the game up.
Yeah.
So that's just kind of where
But
I'm at as far as
if you're like think about it, if you're like to your friend, like, hey, there's this one
this
v
is
one
free
game where we can
game.
try to tag each other and it's free. Do you want to download it?
Yeah,
Sure,
and
why
when you
not?
join in, you start with all the abilities. You don't have to play anything except for perks, maybe.
Yeah. Basically, instead of like emotes, because every game has the emotes and like the same dances, and it's like all for
There's also not
it's
any
whatever.
time to do dances. You
Yeah, yeah.
can't
When are you gonna do
once you've
dances?
tagged
You're gonna be
once you
waiting
tag the enemy,
like
you cannot teabag them. The game just resets
right.
and goes next.
Yeah, it goes next round. And, like
Um,
Chaser has like the little cube they're stuck in, right? So they
they could
could
teabag
emote
it's
in there.
yeah if they wanted
But
to,
like
or the runner could
you know,
teabag
it's not gonna be
during
as
the
like
countdown timer.
interesting. So what we're thinking
Yeah.
instead is doing like animation packs, right? Something you can trigger while maybe like running or like changes your animations. Maybe there's some kind of animation we have that's like if you're really high up in the
Mm-hmm.
air, you have like a whack falling animation or something. Like you have like some
Yeah.
type of falling animation. That was
Mm-hmm.
kind of like the main idea. Like if you like grapple and you slingshot yourself up in the air, maybe you can trigger, yourself to do a trick or something just for style points, right?
Yeah. But yeah, that right
Yeah.
now, like with the animation packs, adding on to that is like there would be
Mhm.
custom flipping or
Yeah,
like
it could change the flip or change do
um,
something like replace
exactly.
actions like that with a more animation based thing.
Mm-hmm.
So you change how your character behaves, right? Yeah, and the idea is we'd have like a whole set of like you know how like Fortnite has like their wraps for all their guns.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
It could be like kind of like a menu like that, but for like different style of
for
animation. So if it's like
different
flip
interactions.
animations,
I feel like we can touch on the last one if you want. I mean, we're kind of skipping over some of the main stuff. Obviously, there's going to be skins. There's going to be tagging tools. We already kind of talked about that a little bit. Definitely
yeah.
looking at all those. Those are all going to be in that cosmetic idea, but they're not
Mhm.
something we're going to talk about right now, just because we've kind of already talked about it a little bit, and kind of it's pretty easy to see that's
Yeah.
kind of the direction that most free to play games kind of go to, anyways. that
Right.
really it's not that big of a deal.
Mhm.
As of right now, there's still, I believe, there's a plan for a pseudo battle pass, but not really. Like,
We
we're
don't really
still
have an
looking
idea
into it
for.
right now.
We don't want a battle
Yeah,
pass. We
I'm not
want
a big
something.
battle pass person.
Like, I like the
So
idea of an every season kind of thing that gets you rewards for one thing, because it's
hmm
always fun with a battle pass. Like,
hmm
assuming you get like good rewards that season. Like Apex is kind of awful.
yeah,
Like Apex's battle passes most of the time are awful, but like Fortnite typically has good stuff they give out in their battle pass. So we don't have ideas for battle pass yet because we want
as of
something
right
much
now,
more
yeah.
unique, more
We're definitely gonna look
interesting.
at looking into something like similar to a battle pass idea, but
Mm,
revamped to kind of, kind of like our entire game. Our entire game takes what we've learned from other games and playing other games, and
Um,
kind of
yeah,
revamp them
we
to be
like what
what we
other games
want.
and just revamp them and
Yeah,
innovates it
so same
into
idea. It's not gonna.
something
It'll
different, right?
be
But
battle pass inspired if it is existing in the game, but it won't be,
mhm.
a battle pass, if that makes sense. It'll be something else.
Alrighty, this has been week 11 of the devlog. This week we obviously talked about item shop, cosmetics, and animation packs and shaders are kind of three main ideas for a good item shop that hopefully does not end up getting too cluttered and is reasonably priced, right?
Hmm.
Um, because most people like cosmetics. The saying goes, everyone likes cosmetics, and
Cosmetics are good.
our goal is to make good ones that are cool
Yeah.
and interesting. Um, yeah. Anyways, thank you for joining us for this devlog, and we'll catch you guys in next week's devlog.
See ya.
Later.